Welcome to the Notary Educators with Kimmi Podcast. Hosts Kimmi and Jeff Nunnally, along with Alexis Franklin, share expert insights to help you launch and grow a successful mobile notary business no matter what state you are commissioned in. Learn how to become a top-notch loan signing agent and get answers to common notary questions. Explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training library, plus live weekly online coaching sessions with courses on general notary work, wedding efficient services, remote online notary, ink fingerprinting, apostille, translation services, and I-9 completion. Notary Educators, LLC is your one-stop shop for notary training. Tune in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast and subscribe to the Notary Educators with Kimmi's YouTube channel also for more tips. Take your notary business to new heights.
How is it going? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. What's going on? What's going on? I wanted to share a tip with you, answer a question basically, and tell you about the new mentorship program. If you've not heard about it, it is going amazing. People are loving it, and I'm so excited about it myself. So how is it going today? We'll let YouTube do what it does, notify a few people, and then we'll answer some questions and see what's up. Hello, welcome. For those of you who do not know, I am Kimberly Nunnally. Hey, Lisa, the #1 notary educator. I'm going to say it myself, because if I don't, who will? But I know I'm doing some good things. The results are in, people. We got somebody doing their apostille. Well, first real apostille in the mentorship program. The first time they actually were asked to do one, they really wasn't ready for it, truth be told. So, and your client can know when you're not ready too. Let's just be real. You think you're ready, your client can hear it in your voice. Hey, Shelly, they can hear it. You know you're not ready, and the client will know you're not ready. So I want y'all to get ready. So anyway, this is the question of today, okay? This is the question. The question is, how long should I wait for my client? How long should I wait? Hey, Lori W. Hope y'all had a good weekend. I was in town this weekend. I didn't go anywhere. Just chill. It's so hot. We had a couple of little family things going on. So not bad, not bad. But I didn't go anywhere this weekend. Usually a holiday weekend, I'm trying to go somewhere. If it's just South Carolina, we have some friends there. So the question of the day, though, is how long should you wait for a client at an appointment? If your client is saying, hey, I'll be there. Your appointment is at 3 and now it's 3:30. How long are we waiting for them? How long are we waiting for them? And you may think, well, Kimmi, that's not a big deal. We got to do a whole video on that. Yeah, we do. We do. How long do we wait? Hey, Mofit, what's up? What's up? How long do we wait? What's your thoughts? 15 minutes for an appointment? 15 minutes, 20 minutes? What's your time when you're like, that's it? No, they're not getting it. 30 minutes, Lori says. Yeah, 30 minutes. We got one more taker. Lori says 30 minutes. How long are you willing to wait for your client? How long? Your client is late. You got other appointments. Sometimes they need the documents back, et cetera, et cetera. How long do we wait? Lisa says 15. Yeah, so I'm going to go closer to like Lori, 30 minutes. Around 10, I'm giving you a call because my time is money. So I had a client, and this question actually came about because one of our people in our mentorship got stood up. Hey, Mofit, 20 minutes. They said 20 minutes. Yeah, so I had a signing myself. I'm going to tell you about my signing first. And my signing was at a job. And the client was like, they said, I'll be there in 5 minutes. Okay. I'm waiting. And I had another appointment. That's why I always say, don't space them too close. Try to do like every 2 hours because anything can go wrong. Not just traffic, but sometimes your client, they have a situation. Their intention is to be there at 11. He said 5 minutes, right? It wasn't 5 minutes. His 5 was really another 15. You know that person that said, oh, I'll be there 5 minutes, and then it's really another 20, right? So that's kind of what happened with my client. So I ended up waiting for him an extra 30, okay? Dog it, I got a call. I got to get this, guys, because I'm open today. Hold on one second. I'm so sorry. Hey guys, I am so sorry about that. I am live. That was a real client, and they are coming by. So I got about 15 minutes before he comes. So let me just tell y'all my story right quick. What the client is, today is Sunday, FYI, your girl works 7 days a week. Some people don't, they don't have to. And do I have to work 7 days a week? Probably not, but I am open 7. So my client is on their way. What do they need right quick? It looks like they need a document typed up. And the document is for the, it's not a power of attorney, but she just needs a written letter notarized for her brother to do something on her behalf. So all documents like that are not a power of attorney. It might just be that it's a written letter, and the people that are asking it for on the other side are going to accept a notarized signed letter. Sometimes you may get a reference letter. That's not actually a note, like a formal document you'll see somewhere. So people will just bring you documents or ask you to type up something for them. So I don't typically type up too many documents. I'm going to see what they need. He just wanted to come on by. It was a language thing. So I'm like, come on, I'm still dressed, so we can do it. And I'll see what they need. And if it's just one document, he's coming to me. It's probably going to be like, I don't know, $40 or something. I'll see what he has. I'm basing it on how much time it's going to take. Okay, hey, everybody, welcome. So the story I was telling really quick, though, is about time. So my client ended up getting there about 11:30. I was blowing up his cell phone, though. So he told me 5 minutes. He wasn't there 5 after 11. 11:15, I'm like, sir, where are you? We have an appointment. You said you were coming, so I don't have time to play around. Time is money in our industry. Okay. So that's kind of how I'm even basing some of my prices sometimes, how far I have to go, how much time is it going to take? So if I charge you for like a 30-minute job and here you taking 2 hours, now my math is not mathing. Does that make sense? Lori says, how was everyone's 4th? I had a family reunion, and needless to say, I'm mentally, physically, and spiritually fatigued about now. Lori, you're so cute. Yeah, family can take you there, that's for sure. But enjoy your family, guys. Enjoy yours. Lord knows I miss mine. So that's so funny. But enjoy your family. I hope everybody was safe. Hey, Sugaroni, I missed her. Hello. Welcome, everybody. So anyway, so for me, I'm about that 30-minute mark. Now, have I ever charged somebody extra for waiting? I have not done that yet. I've been doing this for years now. I've never charged anybody for waiting. Now, what I did have to do, and I've done this several times, is we have to reschedule. We will reschedule. I'm not sitting there waiting on you for 2 hours. One time, a guy needed his wife to come and sign a document. He was like, oh, she'll be here in 30 minutes. Well, we already late 30. And really, it was going to be another hour and a half. I said, sir, I cannot wait that long. I'm sorry. So he actually got upset with me. He did not want to reschedule with me. And that's cool. He has the right to choose, just like I do, too. I did not have time to wait for him. And he didn't have time to come back to me. So it's a wash, It is what it is. And I do apologize for earlier. But like I said, we are live. So when my client come, I might take y'all out there with me. I'll see what that looks like, just so you can hear the conversation, and then I'll probably kind of cut it off, kind of abruptly or something. We'll see how that goes. Okay. So anyway, let me tell you about the mentorship program really quick. So when it comes to waiting, let's finish that up. So when it comes to waiting, I'm going to say, each job, of course, is separate, is different, right? There's no one set rule for anything. I always say that when it comes to notarizations, when it comes to pricing, every single job is different. Maybe somebody was in a car accident. Maybe somebody had to go to the hospital, whatever. There are going to be times when your client is late. Let's just face it, okay? But when they are late, you want to make sure you stay on top of it. Don't just take what they're saying as law. I'll be there in 5 when they really mean 15. You got to stay on top of them. And they're not going to like that. Even my client that I was telling you about earlier, he was kind of livid, actually, that I kept calling him. But I had other stuff to do, and I was in Atlanta that day, had to get back out my way. So I didn't have a whole lot of extra time this day. But again, one other tip out, and I said it earlier, but I'm going to make sure I reiterate, is make sure you leave enough time in between your jobs. Don't schedule everything on the hour, trying to get all the money, because anything can happen. They could be late. You could be late. Documents may not come. Documents may need to be reprinted. I've had that before. You get in there, the client looking at the documents, and they're like, oh, They told me I was getting back $500, and the document said they only getting back $100. Well, where's the other $4? So then they might have did the math wrong. So now the documents have to be reprinted, and now you're going to be late for your next appointment. See? So just always give enough room. I'm more of the like 2 to 3 hours in between each client. So for me, because we had this come up recently in our mentorship meeting, which I'm getting ready to tell y'all about the program. How many do I do a day? What's my max? So when I first started, I was more like 3 to 4 kind of person. But again, I'm doing them every 2 to 3 hours. Okay. So I start like at noon, 11 o'clock, something like that. My next one wouldn't be to like 2, 3. Next one wouldn't be like till 5. Then I'm like 8 o'clock because I was running like, on up until about 8. I usually work till about 8 because I'm a late bird. Now, some people like to schedule their appointments all before noon or all before 5 or whatever, So now, though, I still don't do any more than that. And I could easily do every hour on the hour, because I've been doing it for a while. I know what I'm looking for. But I still don't do that to myself because I got to scan it back. I got to get it to FedEx. I got to get it to UPS, my package, right? Or scan backs and all that. So I don't like to rush. I like to make sure I leave enough time in there even to double check my work. I double check it at the table. I double check it before I scan back, and I double check it before I seal that package. So I'm doing constant double checks. Now, some people may say, well, you ain't got to do all that. That's too much. No, that's what I'm doing. That's why I don't have errors, typically. All right, let's talk about the program, the new mentorship program before my client comes. It is thebomb.com, if I must say. All right, let's do it. So we got one mentor program. Let's be clear. One program. Notary Business Success Mentor Program. But there are 2 entry points. 2. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. Uno. The uno. Number 1 is you can sign up for the startup plan. The startup plan gives you access to the top 4 courses to start your notary business. In addition to that, you have all of the replays from just about all of them. A few of them we took out because they just didn't apply to the startup plan. But you got all like how to, in addition to how we actually teach you how to notarize, you have the sessions on the deep dives that went into like IDs, acknowledgments, direct, how to notarize a document when there is no wording on it. Those are all things that you need to do as a basic, okay? Your basics, base level. The people in the startup plan can also come to the meetings, the full-blown meetings with the regular people, the regular mentorship program, okay? And you got a wealth of information just in the room where it's happening, okay? So we all are going to meet together, the startup group and the all-inclusive group, okay? You got 2 groups. We're going to all meet together once a week, and we will always have a little training session always. And then most of it, we try to do some coaching and make sure you're meeting your goals and doing everything you need to do. Hey, Notary World, what's up? Please like and subscribe. Thank you, Lori. Hey, Notary World. So the startup plan is $27 per month. And again, it gets you access to the top training that you need to get started. It's marketing, pricing, specialty general notary, okay, and notarize like a pro. In addition to that, you have a marketing template with like your business card already pre-done for you in Canva. That's included. A notary resume is in that template package. There are sample documents. So you can go to the website, notaryeducatorsllc.com, to read the whole list of what's included. But what you see there is what's included. You know how we do. And then you have a choice of that one. And then you have a choice of all-inclusive mentorship. Okay, all-inclusive is all of the courses, all of the access with the chat that we have, private chat, and a few more letters in there, like demand letters and all kind of stuff. So just take your time between the 2 choices. You have two, and take your time to see which one is best for you. I'm kind of looking out for my client. Take your time to see what's best for you. I might even let my client know that I got to see how I could do that. I could just say, hey, I actually do a little teaching and I wanted my students to hear our conversation. If you don't mind, I won't say your name. How about that? I'll do that today for y'all, because that way you can kind of see, real life. I'll do that. Yeah, he'll understand. He's super cool. I could tell he's nice. And then I'll just let you guys know. I'll just say something like, hey, guys, I got to end it now. So, when he gets here, I'll take you out there. And again, it's Sunday. Just finished worshiping, so I'm still dressed up. That's why I said, let me get on this live. So anyway, check out the new mentorship program. Again, it's just lowering a different entry point. The reason I did that too, let me tell you guys why. Lisa said, join today. You won't be disappointed. Thank you, Lisa. The reason I had a different entry point or lower entry point is because a lot of you guys have told me, look, Kimmi, I'm ready to do my notary business. I need more confidence. I want to know what to do. I don't mind paying, but I'm really not ready for apostille. I'm really not ready for loan signing yet, or I just really only want to do general notary work. So whatever the reason is, I've been hearing you. I'm listening. It took me a while to come up with the second entry level because I was like, how do I make it where I cannot even take on a whole nother session? So it's not you have a class, then they have a class. No, we are united, one group. Okay. And I thought it would be good too, because the new people can learn from the older people, or when I say older, people that's been in mentorship for a while, that, hey, this thing does work. Get yourself together. Okay. And then you can always upgrade later. So you can upgrade or downgrade, whatever you want to do. But once you're in the $47 one, I mean, the benefits are it's just amazing that, you can learn the apostille business. The apostille course, most people apostille course is $400. Okay. And mine could easily cost that too, because when you think about the value, remember we talk about the value of what I teach in that apostille course alone can make you $300-$400. Okay. So let's see. Sorry, let me see. Hold on one second. Lisa says definitely worth it. Shelly says, I've been sharing your website with notaries in my area. Oh, you are so sweet, Shelly. That is so nice of you. I appreciate it. I really do. And I get a lot of referrals from people like that. People say my family member referred you. They saw you on YouTube. I did a job at the hospital yesterday. Oh, guys, I got to share this gem with you. One more really quick before my client gets here. I'm at the hospital doing a job. So I said, how did you all find me? I always ask how people found me, and you should do the same. That way you know what's working as far as marketing, what's not working. So I said, how did you all find me? I just knew they was going to say a social worker or Google. They said Chat GPT. They created the power of attorney on Chat GPT, and at the end of it, y'all, doggone it, if Chat GPT did not say, hey, would you like us to find you a notary? Guess who popped up? Your girl. I was like, Chat GPT. So when I tell you to get that Google page together, when I tell you that, when I tell you to get that Google page together and type with words and stuff, the written word, that's what chat functions on, guys. Chat is like Google on steroids, because it's taking all the written words. So anything I always post on my personal business page, I type, I even added a blog section now on my website, on my personal business. I added a blog, and then I also put little posts on there. So I put a picture of apostille, and then put a caption in there with apostille. So when Chat or Google is searching for the written word, I pop up. So that's a tip for you too, okay? I just be dropping gems over here. Let's see. Lori says, sorry, just finished driving in from Indy. Still mentally fuzzy. Like, subscribe, and share. Lori, you be careful out there. Danielle says, hey, Danielle. Hello, I just completed a signing. I had a second form, like the Patriot Act, called ID Form 5013. I never seen this. Did you fill it out? And everything is I teach that from day one. Do not memorize packages. Every single package is different. Okay? Literally. It's a loan package, but they're all different. They're created by different people. So never memorize and say, well, I saw this Patriot Act and it said it needs 2 IDs. I saw this form over here. It says 1 ID. One form might say the notary needs to notarize it. One form is only asking for the ID, 2 pieces of ID. One form may ask, they all are different. So that's why the first thing I teach you, the very first thing is, don't memorize documents. Don't memorize packages. Okay? Did you fill out that form, Daniel? Oh, that's Daniel, not Danielle. I'm sorry. Daniel, did you fill out the form correctly? Yes or no? And if you did not, you need to get that filled out, because that could be an error. Matter of fact, it will be. Anything with ID is going to be an error. So what's the problem with the form? Did you fill it out? Yes, you did. Okay, very good. So again, don't worry about it if it's from if it says Patriot Act on there. It may not. Every lender, every bank, everything is going to be different in these packages, okay? So that's why I teach you processes. The process is to make sure that you fill it out correctly. I was just asking because I had both. If you have both in there, you fill out both. Whatever that package has in the same package, yes. Whatever that package has, Daniel, you complete it according to that package, okay? Sometimes I've had in there where they have 6 copies of the CD, okay? Closing disclosure. It may have 6 copies, okay? Sometimes you have 2 signers and they'll give each signer 2, okay? And then you send back 1 original. I do whatever the package tells me to do, okay? Just like baking a cake. If you're baking a chocolate cake from Duncan Hines, the recipe might be different if you're baking a cake from another brand, okay? It doesn't, but you're still baking a cake at the end of the day. This cake box may say add 3 eggs. This cake box recipe over here might say add 2 eggs and more water, okay? So we do whatever the recipe says. That's what I compare it to, okay? Okay, thank you. I very much appreciate your help. You're cool as blank, LOL, okay? Appreciate it, but let's watch the language, Daniel, because if you do it here, I don't want you doing it out there in the streets, okay? All right. I always say we got to be who we are at all times, okay? Because not to get on you, I'm just talking for real. Because sometimes on our social media, and we figure, okay, this is what I do in private, but then now you want to be in public. So the two cannot, you got to watch it. Make sure they are the same. If you're going to have a page where you out there with your friends and your homies, okay? And then you got your other page over here where you're talking about, oh, I can do your power of attorney for you. Yeah, let's keep it professional, okay? But I appreciate the compliment. I really do. All right. So, yeah. So just be mindful, though, for real. You can have one loan modification where the instructions are black ink only. Then you have another loan modification package where they don't care what color the ink is. So every package is different. Every package, just like you have 3 or 4 kids or siblings in your family, every kid is different. I put the stars on purpose, LOL. I know. Thank you, Daniel. Daniel, what state are you in? What state? How long you been a notary? I'm still looking for my client. Welcome, everybody. I see we got some new faces here. Yeah, I'm going to take y'all out there when they come and just say, hey, I'm doing a little teaching. I just wanted them to hear my conversation, if you don't mind. Shonda, hey, glad I caught your live. Yes, welcome, Shonda, welcome. And don't forget, guys, check out the new mentorship program. I won't recap it here because I talked about it yesterday and the day before. And the description is very clear over at notaryeducatorsllc.com. The courses are still on sale if you want individual courses, because I still get people say that they want that. Hey, TT Shara, what's up? Daniel's in California a couple years. I'm also in law enforcement. I'm a peace officer. Oh, super dope. Super dope. You be careful out there in California. Yeah, I've been watching the news about Texas. We got a lot of Texans in the group, and I need to find out what's going on with them. Yeah, thank you, Daniel, for maintaining law out there. We appreciate it. Hey, Julie, what's up? Indiana is in the house since 2020. Are you doing anything, Jules, with your notary commission? What are you doing with your commission? A lot of you are still stuck on the fence. That's why I wrote out to this new mentorship entry point, because now this year, no more excuses. I can teach you how to do the notary business. And you can have the community that you're looking for. For real, I promise you, I got so many people in the community right now, and they all kind of shy, y'all. They camera shy. Shout out to, who was on there with me last week? Oh, Angela. But they kind of camera shy. But they are doing some things. And a lot of them say it's because of the community also that's encouraging them and motivating them. They've had their stamp for a while. They've had all their supplies and now they're actually ready to do something because you're with like-minded people. Okay? So, yeah, check it out. Check it out. How do I get the link for GroupMe? It is in your, trying to see if that's my client. It was in your welcome email, TT Shara. But if you shoot me an email at notaryeducatorsllc@gmail.com, I can resend it to you. But see if you can find your welcome email. And if you cannot, no worries. Okay? Just send me an email so I can remember, because I don't have a pen and paper or anything. So I can send it to you, okay? At notaryeducatorsllc@gmail.com. Then we got Shonda says she's a mobile notary in Dallas, Texas. Woo woo! Go Texas. Yeah, we got a lot of people in Texas in the group. We got Texas, California, Chicago, Illinois, Georgia, Nevada, a couple from Nevada. Yeah, we got quite a few. So check it out. Florida's in the house. Don't let me forget my Florida people. We got a lot of Florida people in the house. California, we even have California notaries. I love my California notaries because California is always a little bit different. We've been teaching now for almost 5 years. And I always joke about my California people because y'all be putting it on me. I got to know my stuff for California. All right. I think out of all the states, the most complicated ones would be, and when I say complicated, I'm saying more rules than everybody else. California is definitely up there. California, Louisiana, New York. New York is another one. Yeah. Out of all the states, everybody else pretty cool with stuff. Even when it comes to doing apostilles, New York is a crazy one. Georgia is a little local. Who else? We got one more. Oh, I think it's Delaware. I want to say it's one more state. It's a 3-step process to do an apostille. Everybody else is like 1 step. Let's see what else we got. You good, TT Shara? Yeah. See if you can find that email right quick while we're live. And if not, I want you to shoot me. See if you see your welcome email when you join the mentorship. It's included in there. And if you don't, send me an email so I can send it to you as soon as we finish, okay? notaryeducatorsllc@gmail.com. Jules said, mostly G&W. I do okay, but I also do insurance inspections, corporate inspections, bartend, private events as well. Okay. Yeah, and TT Shara, make sure that you get in this GroupMe because it's so important, the gems that you are missing, okay? I find that people that are in the GroupMe, people that come to the live sessions, they do better. They do. You can catch the replay. You can't always make a live, and that's cool too. But if you could try to make those live sessions and do, if you do the program works. I always tell people that. Work the program will work for you. That's it. Hey, welcome everybody. And I'll see, hit that like button. There we go. I was just getting ready to say, we should have more like buttons. So Julie, are you cool with doing all these different things? And I understand that, because I'm about the multiple streams too, honey. I am. So you're doing notary, insurance, bartending. Very good. Would you like to do a little bit more with your notary business? What state are you in, Julie? Would you like to do a little bit more with your notary business? Would you like to do a little bit more? See how that client told me 10 minutes and it's been 15? Yeah. Well, actually, we're going on almost 20 because he told me 10 minutes. And look how late he is. She's looking for her email. Okay. All right, cool. Lisa saying 100 about something. Okay, Kimmy, I found it. You're welcome. Yeah, so what happens when you sign up for a mentorship, you receive a welcome email. And in that welcome email, if you are in the all-inclusive, it includes the link for the private chat. And what happens over in the private chat, you may ask? The private chat is for asking questions, real time. If you're stuck on an assignment, like we got people out right now working on a Sunday, they're asking questions. So it's me answering the chat. Lisa, that's here today, Lisa John Baptiste, is answering the chat. She's in our group too. She's, I got to come up with a title for everybody. I think this might be my client. Yep, that's him, y'all. Let's go. Let's go. I gotta put on some shoes. Hold on. Is that him? Yeah. Okay. Let's go. Hey, Jeff, my client is here. Jeff. He usually come down, y'all, when I have a client. The client is calling. Hold on. We're going to talk to him live. So I can't answer no more questions, y'all. Oh, you do it. I view it. Hold on. I got to get the car keys. All right. Oh. All right, y'all. Hold on. Let's see what this client needs. Oh, it's so doggone hot. Hello. Okay, we are live. I'm opening up the car. Let me show y'all. This is what we do. This is what we do. And I'm going to explain to my client. I'm a teacher. Oh, shoot. Jeff gonna kill me, y'all. I broke this, trying to let this thing back to get my bag. Here's my bag. Hello. I'm good. I'm actually doing a little class I'll teach also. So if you don't mind, I'm not going to put you on camera, but I just want them to hear what I'm saying. Okay. So let's see what you got. Let me flip the camera back on me. Okay. And I'll cut it off when we get started.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
So this is my mom.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Kimberly.
She's gotta pick up like a house lot
Okay.
in Guyana.
Okay.
So she needs to authorize her brother to
Okay.
do the business, like
Okay.
transaction, like if she needs to like do a payment more
Okay.
or whatever it is, pick up the number.
Now, does it need to be a full-blown power of attorney? I mean, power of attorney? Or does it just need to be a letter that she, in her words?
Notarized, like notarized.
Okay.
Notarizing him to like conduct any business.
Okay. And they're going to accept that?
Yeah.
Okay. It doesn't have to be apostille, like anything special, authorization, just a notarized letter?
Notarized letter.
Okay.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
So if mom writes out what she wants, I will type it up for her, and then I can print it for you.
Okay. And that'll be notarized.
Yeah, I'll notarize it and everything.
Okay.
Okay. Do you have an idea of what
she has, well, not an
idea of what she wants to put on the letter?
Something like, I, Sheldon Kamal, authorize her brother.
Okay.
I don't know if she needs to put her brother or put his name.
Okay.
To conduct any and all business transactions concerning.
Okay.
This
okay.
purpose.
Okay. Well, so we can get that done for you. It'll take us probably about 15, 20 minutes to type everything and to do everything. And we're probably looking at like $45 for everything. Mm-hmm. Okay, give me just a second. I'm going to just wrap this up with them, and I'm going to get that for you. If you can start typing something on your telephone for me that we can print.
Okay.
Would you like to sit? It's kind of hot. You okay?
No,
so just type up something for me. Okay, so type up something for me in an email.
Okay.
You start typing an email, and I'm going to get that typed up for you, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure. So I'm just going to wrap this up for them. Hold on one second. Okay, guys. So I'm going to go so I can assist my client. And I'll have to get the rest of your questions later. But I wanted you just to see just what can happen sometimes. Again, I allow people to come to my home. That might not be something that you do. I feel safe because my husband's here. And but I know other notaries, like our old trainer, Angela, and, you know, other people. In the daytime, it may be okay. So I try to offer 2 levels of service for my clients. And they seem to appreciate that because I can get the price down a little bit for them, okay? So, again, you got a chance to see something live. And I will be in touch, okay? Till next time, I'll see you guys over in mentorship. Or I'll see you live tomorrow. Okay, bye. Have a great day, guys. Gotta go. Okay.
Thanks for tuning in to the Notary Educators with Kimmi podcast. We hope you found today's episode helpful and inspiring as you build your notary business. Don't forget to explore our all-inclusive $47 monthly training notary library for more resources to expand your skills and services. Stay connected with us on YouTube at Notary Educators with Kimmi for even more tips, tricks, and industry insights. Be sure to subscribe and share this podcast with others who want to succeed in the notary field. Until next time, keep growing and learning, and take your notary business to the next level. See you soon! Don't forget, for all things notary related, visit notaryeducatorsllc.com.